Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and hi, welcome. And if you're returning, what's up? So it has been a minute since I have picked up and recorded. I don't know. I've been like doing YouTube for like, I don't know, 8 months now, but I've probably only posted like 10 videos. It's just not a consistent thing for me. I always say I want it to be, but I let numbers get in my head and I have like no subscribers. I'm annoyed by it, but then there are like my handful of subscribers, literally my handful, and I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, I don't know, just wanted to update. My car is I was always preaching about how fucking great my car is. My car is still great. My car is still great. I do not want to seem ungrateful, but I got my oil changed a couple weeks ago. You know, keeping up with my stuff, doing the right thing, and now my car is leaking oil. I've brought it to my regular mechanic that did my wheel bearings this past fall, and he, at first he couldn't find anything, and he's like, I think it may be your main seal, which is, if you don't know, that's the seal in between your transmission and your motor. So that's a huge job because your motor has to get removed. So I was like all weekend super stressed about that, and every time I start my car, I'm just checking the oil because I have to drive my vehicle. I have no other option. I have to drive it. I got to get cold school. I got to go to work Friday, Saturday, Sundays. It's just a lot. So I have to drive my car. My car is not running any different. So I'm just checking the oil constantly. But he's like, it could be the main seal. I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. So I drove it all weekend. I told my landlord, like, hey, you're not going to get rent until I get my taxes. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. Until I get my taxes, because I think my main seal's gone, and that's like a $1,500 job, if not more. And he's like, contact my mechanic. So I contact his mechanic, who ended up, I used to be friends with him. So I went and saw him this weekend. He didn't even pull my car into the garage. He like looked at it. He's like, let me do some research. That was on Saturday. I haven't heard back from him, so that's a joke. So then yesterday I bring my car back to my mechanic. He's looking through it. He sprayed it all down. He can't see where the leak's coming from. He's like, you're gonna have to bring it to Hyundai. So I am on my way to the dealership right now, and they have like you pay $70 and they diagnose your car. And I already know that like I need front control arms, rear brakes. They're gonna give me a whole list, and it's just gonna piss me the fuck off when all I am going for is to figure out this oil leak. But I know that they're gonna give me a whole freaking list of shit that needs to be fixed. But I'm not gonna, sorry guys, I'm turning so you can't see me. I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm just gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna say, I already know I need control arms. I already know I need rear brakes. Please do not bring that up again. So, I don't know. I'm just praying. The unknown is what's really getting to me. I just want to know what it is, so I can start making decisions. Whether I'm going to get it fixed or trash the car and buy another car, which I don't have the money for, but maybe my dad would help me. I don't know. My dad's he's drinking, and I can't tell if he will help or if he won't. I don't know. I'm 35. I shouldn't need my parents' fucking help. But anyways, the taxes thing. So I got my W-2s from my work last Friday, and I look at it and it says $118. It says I made $27,000, and I only had $118 taken out in taxes. I'm like, what? So I like go in and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. My boss calls HR or finance department, and it was correct. They were not taking taxes out of my check all year. And I didn't know because, number one, I get direct deposit, So I don't get, like, I mean, I do get my pay stub, but I don't look at it because I rarely get it. It gets sent in the mail and it just is junk mail for me. My paycheck is never the same amount ever. It's always different because if I do assistant cook a day, I get an extra $1 an hour. It's always different. So I didn't realize that no taxes had been not getting taken out of my check all year. Why wouldn't they say something to me? And I guess it's because I had claimed head of household with one dependent and I should have did single with my son. I'm like, I thought I've always claimed head of household, but I guess I haven't. I don't know, whatever. So thank God I don't have to pay. What am I going? Oh, dog food. I'm just thinking I'm going to quickly go to Walmart. But thank God I don't have to pay in. The only reason I do not have to pay in this year is because I'm claiming my son and because they still owe me $1,500 from that child tax credit. So Cole's 6, so they gave me $3,000. So from like July to December, I got $250 a month. And now they owe me the remaining $1,500. So I have that and claiming Cole. I'm only getting $3,000 back, and I feel greedy saying only, but usually I get like 5, 6, and I would have gotten like 5 or 6 back if they would have taken taxes out of my freaking check all year, but they didn't. So I'm getting $3,000 back, which is great, but immediately $1,500's gone because of rent that I'm not paying because I'm stressed out about my car. So it's like I don't have money. Look at my double chin. I don't have money to get a new vehicle. So I am just praying. Okay, so this is the other thing. Oh, I didn't even finish about the car. So my landlord, my mechanic looked at it yesterday. He told me I had to go to Hyundai. He's like, it is not the main seal. I'm 99% positive it's not the main seal. I'm like, okay, so that does make me feel a little better. I was like, but what do you think it is? And in the beginning, we had thought that it was when they did my oil change, they over tightened my oil filter, and he was like, I think they may have cracked the housing, but he cannot find a leak. However, the housing runs from like what you can see on the top, it runs like 8-9 inches down into the motor, not in the motor, but alongside the motor, and you can't really see. So we're back to believing that that's what it is. So he told me to go to Hyundai today and do not say anything. He's like, don't say, oh, I think it's the housing. He's like, because usually when you tell people that, like, they just tend to like look at just that. And he's like, and we want to like know for sure. Like, we don't want to just sway their opinion on what it could be. He's like, so I would just tell them you had your oil changed and now all of a sudden it started leaking oil. So then my mom's like, well, you should call Valvoline and tell them that they ruined your car. And I'm like, well, if they did, I'm still not calling them because what the fuck is that gonna do? It's not like they're gonna fix it or pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna do anything. I mean, yeah, it would probably make me feel better to like blame them and point my finger at them and she's like, well, it might, you know, make it so that they don't ruin somebody else's car. And I was just like, yeah, I get it, Mom, but I don't like being confrontational. I am just not that person. So whatever, I don't know. I'm at Walmart. I gotta get dog food and one other thing. There was something that I was like originally coming here for. And I don't even know what it is. But, and then I gotta go over to Hyundai. So I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, guys. So I am here at Hyundai. I'm just sitting here doing some work in my planner. I don't know if you can even hear me. But I'm hoping I'm not here for too long. I told them I had to leave by like 2, the absolute latest, so I could go pick Cole up. So just pray for me, you guys. This sucks so bad. I just want to know what it is. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh my god, I look like shit. I just woke up from a nap. And now I'm here getting Cole at school. I'm like 45 minutes early. I'm honestly gonna probably go back to bed. I always fall asleep in line here. I set my alarm though. I figured out what's wrong with my car. I was only at the dealership till like 10, so I was there for like an hour and 15 minutes max. I found out what's wrong with my car. They have the part in stock, and she was like, it's $550. I was like, can you do it right now? How long is it gonna take? She's like, we can do it right now. And then I was like, well, I gotta run home and grab the money. And then I was like, oh, by the time I do that, you guys have lunch break from 12 to 1. And I was like, I gotta get my son at 2:30. I was like, how about, can we do it tomorrow at 9? She's like, yep, 9 o'clock tomorrow, I'll be ready. And I was like, okay, I will be here at 9. So it's only $550, only, yeah. But I was, with the main seal, I would have been spending $1,500. So $500 is a huge difference. It is the oil pressure switch. It ends up being like in the manifold, so you basically do have to take my motor apart still, but it's not as severe as the main seal. Oh my god, I was like sound asleep on my hand. You can kind of see a spot. So that's a huge plus. I'm just really relieved that it was not super expensive. It is $1,000 less than $800 less than what I expected. It'll be fixed tomorrow. She said that they can bring me somewhere while they're fixing it, because they have like a little shuttle. But my gym that I haven't been to, okay, so I started going to the gym too. I went for 4 days. I started 3 weeks ago. I went for 4 days, and then it was the weekend. I told myself I wasn't going to be going on. Sorry, guys. On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, because of the days I work, and I don't want to overdo it. So I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I ended up going Friday and Saturday after work. Didn't go Sunday, and then Monday was the beginning of my car saga. So, and I wasn't bringing my car out to the gym or doing anything like that. Like, literally, I was driving my car to drop Cole at school and then home. Or to the store and home. Like, or to work and home. So, just no. But I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go tomorrow and spend a couple hours there. I mean, fuck, it's going to take like 3 hours probably to do this. So, it's literally across the highway. So I can either walk, which is fine, or they can just shuttle me over. But I am just so relieved, you guys. I'm so relieved. I texted my real mechanic and was like, hey, it's the sensor. And they said that they'll do it for me. Might as well. And he hasn't responded. Whatever, honestly, if he gets mad, he can get mad. But the problem with him is that, oh, I got dry skin. The problem with him is that if I were to let him do it, there's no guarantee as to when I would have my car back. He would tell me to drop my car on Sunday night, right? He'd say, drop your car on Sunday night. And I would tell him, okay, Bob, you have until Wednesday evening, because I need it back so I can go do shit on Thursday and go to work and go to the clinic and do all my shit. And he would not get it done, number one. Number two, either call me on Wednesday evening telling me that my car is torn apart and it's not going to be done. So then not only can I not go pick it up, but because it's torn apart, and then, or he would call me and tell me he hasn't even started it. So, and I know that because when he was to do my wheel bearings, that took like 3 different tries before he actually got them done. So, like I was telling my mom, I mean, fuck it. I know that I'm paying like $400 in all labor, because I know that the part's like probably $50. But it's reliable. the dealerships are always like, they're reliable as a dealership. It'll be done tomorrow. I'll have my car back tomorrow. That is the main thing. I even said that, like, when I was concerned, thinking it was the main seal and shit. I was like, I will pay somebody an extra $500 to guarantee I can have my car back in time. So, and I never heard back from my landlord's mechanic. Like, how unprofessional, dude. But if you have followed me, you know how trashy and awful my landlord is, so whatever. But I'm just so happy, you guys. I prayed so hard the last 2 days. Like, I pray all the time, but like, I prayed hard and specific. I was specific about my prayers, and I got it done. I'm so thankful. But, alright, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go back to bed, watch some Instagram and TikTok reels, and then go to bed. I have to go to Cub Scouts tonight. Holly's got Cub Scouts. Oh my god, I'm so tired. But, alright guys, I just wanted to update you. This might be a weekly vlog. I have some footage from a couple months ago that I might throw in. We'll see. Alright, love you guys. Bye. Hey guys. Okay, so it is literally 24 hours after I last saw you guys telling you about my car. I went and got my car fixed this morning at the dealership. And when I was sitting there, my son's school called me to let me know that his class had a cluster of COVID. By the title of this, you'll see what this is about. But I was like, okay. And I noticed he sneezed this morning before I brought him to school, but it was just a one-time sneeze. I was like, all right, whatever. So as I'm sitting at the dealership, I hang up with them, and I'm like, oh, I have such a bad headache. And then I was like, oh, I'm kind of like, I kept getting pains in my lungs the last couple of days, but like, that's normal. I have asthma and I'm a smoker, so I was like, whatever. And then I was like, really thinking about it, and I'm like, ooh, I guess I'm kind of achy. I was like, ugh. So then like 20 minutes goes by, the woman comes in, she's like, you're all set with your car. So it took 2.5 hours, and it was only $400. So that's amazing. So I leave, and at this point I'm like stressing out. I'm like, I need to work this weekend. What do I do about my son? I don't want to send him to my parents if he has COVID, because they're old and they'll get sick, like very sick. I was like, all right, I'm going to keep him out of school on Thursday and Friday. Today's Wednesday. I'm going to keep him out of school Thursday, Friday. I'll test him as soon as he gets home today. If he's negative today and tomorrow morning, then he should be negative. And then I can send him to my parents this weekend. I can work. So I go home. I take a test. Boom, I'm positive. And I'm telling you guys, I am getting sick by the minute. It is so fucking weird how quickly I am going down. So I take a test, I'm positive. I call my mom, I'm like, I'm positive. I got to get Cole out of school. I call my son's school, nobody's answering. I show up there and I'm like, hey, I just tested positive for COVID. I need to get Cole out of school because I guarantee I got it from him. I was like, his class has a cluster. She's like, do you want me to have the school nurse test him? And I was like, it doesn't matter. I have at-home tests, so whatever. She's like, we'll test him, okay? I was like, all right. Then he comes out 5 minutes later. She's like, the nurse will call you with his results. I'm like, okay, whatever. I get him in the car. I'm like, how you feeling, buddy? He's like, I think I have a headache. I was like, all right, me too. So we had to go into Keene. I had to go to CVS, the drive-thru, to get my inhaler, just in case things get real bad. And I messaged my boss. She's totally fine. I showed her my test. She's like, whatever, this sucks. So my son, so Coley and I just got home. I took another test, and he took a test. He is negative, you guys. Oh my God. I'm the only one that's positive. How did I get it? I was like 100% positive that I got it from him, and he is fucking negative. And oh, mind you, before we got home, his school called saying he was negative. And I looked at him, I'm like, there's no way you're negative. That's got to be a wrong test. When we get home, we're going to test you. We're going to test you. Well, we got home, we tested him, and he is negative, and I'm positive. So right now I'm laying in my room. I told him he needs to try to stay away from me. He'll probably end up getting it. I don't know. But you guys, I'm getting achy by the second. It is so strange. It's so strange. And tomorrow I have to go to the clinic to get my take-homes. I called them like, I just tested positive. What can I do? She's like, just tomorrow when you get here, go to the handicap door, and we'll come out and give you your medicines. I'm like, all right, thank you. But you guys, I am feeling sick by the second. It's so odd. I still have my taste and my smell, so I ate like so much food. Like 3 whatever they're called, rice cakes, 2 protein bars. What else did I eat? Gotta be more than that, because I know I did. I ate way more than that. I don't remember, but I ate a ton of food because I just had a feeling I'm not going to be eating much like within the next few hours. I'm very tired and achy. I took Tylenol, so my headache seems to be gone, but I'm achy. My body's achy, and I have this weird like tightness in my throat. It's so odd. But I am going to go to bed. I am so fucking tired. I'm going to upload this right now. I'm not even going to really edit shit. If I said I would insert stuff, I'm not. If I said I was going to vlog longer, I'm not. The car's good. I'm home for a while. I'm out of work, obviously, all weekend. My son's just going to stay with me. And it is Wednesday, and I will not go back to work until next Friday. I do have vacation time and sick time that I can use, so thank God for that. And thank God the car was only $400. So, all right, you guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please get my channel going. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. I'll actually try to vlog throughout this if you guys want me to. I will try to vlog throughout this. Depending on how I feel. But love you guys. Bye.